All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So, we got I did something, and I'm thinking about doing it. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put it down. I'm probably will. So the sheep over here, we did that whole edit thing last episode, and we moved things around. They're down to this much food in September, so it's been 2 months. And but they haven't birthed anything new yet. They're still at the same number that they were before. So I'm going to probably wait on them to birth and then continue on checking on the food. But I did something. I'm not going to be able to make this publicly available. I can show you this. I just can't make this publicly available. I basically created a mod of this thing. I edited the file for this, made it a mod, and put it in the deal. Put it in the game. I can't share something like this. The one thing you can't do in a farming simulator game, mod wise, is you can make your own mods as long as you use it personally of a item already in the game. So you can go and edit a John Deere like tractor and have it have like 1,000,000 liters of gas, but you can't put that out to the world if it's a base game piece of equipment. You have to actually build it for yourself from scratch with Blender and all that stuff to be able to put it out into the world. If you edit anything that's in the game itself, you can't put it out for people to use if it's just if it's just the same thing that's already in the game, but you just edited one aspect of it. You can't make that available to people. You can't put that out and put that as a mod. Um, there's a lot of people that do it anyway, but it won't go onto the mod hub, the official Giants mod hub. You can't do stuff like that, and it's really discouraged. You're not supposed to do it. But what I did was I went, like I said, I edited the big sheep barn. We now have one that's called the Reber Big Sheep Barn. It's basically the exact same thing, except for it holds 100,000 food. And I can edit it later if I need to, if that's too slow. But like I said, I'm going to give this one right here a chance. I'm going to let them birth some babies, and then I will see how their food does, and we'll go from there. If they go through their food too quickly, I will definitely change it. Now, the reason why I think this is also I don't know if this is a bug or something, but if you go into here and go to one of these other ones, not the one that's here, but this one, like this sheep pasture or the sheep barn here, I think if you put down the sheep barn, it's the exact same number of food. It's the exact same number of food as this one, and it only holds 26 sheep, while this biggest one holds 68. I think somebody forgot to change a number, is what it is. That's the only thing I can think of. I looked at the files. They have the exact same number of food on both this one and this one. And stuff like that. So I think somebody actually forgot to change a number and stuff like that is why I think that why we've been having issues with the deal. Besides just being able to dynamically alter the fence and put more things in than the thing says it can hold. Um, so yeah, I think that's what happened. I'm not going to worry about the goats so much because the goats are going to go up to 80. If I remember, they only go up to like 80 something. which we could hold 83 in the old fencing system. So yeah, exactly 80. These guys are going to be fine with 11,500. If it ever becomes an issue, or if I just get tired of feeding them too much, I can just go and put them, get edit this one as well. Now, there is no, I was thinking about seeing if there was a save game editor to see if I could edit something already in the game, like just editing this thing that's already been placed down. But it doesn't seem like there's anything like that, at least right now. So the best thing to do is I just made that mod and altered the number of the food. Now, it's not illegal for me to show you how to do this, but this is the first time I've ever done something like this, so I don't want to lead you wrong. I got my information from a person named Disturbed Simulations on YouTube. If you wish to go and watch how to do something like this, I actually edited this thing while watching his video of how to edit a piece of equipment. It wasn't about editing things like a cow barn or a sheep barn or anything like that. It was editing a piece of equipment. I kind of inferred of what I needed to do from there, and it worked. I did test it out in a I did test it out by placing it and everything out in another save to test it out to make sure like the game didn't crash or anything like that, and it worked perfectly fine. So I think we'll be fine if I have to place it down. But like I said, I'm going to be giving it a little bit until these give birth in 2 months, and then we'll see how their food is then, um, and we'll go from there. It just depends on how that goes. Is what I want to how I'm going to do this. Now, this is all out of order because what I've been doing is I've been taking my truck. I actually changed my truck to have auto load in the back of the pickup, and I just been driving over there, auto loading them on, and then coming over here and auto loading them off. It's kind of why they're in a disorganized manner. I'm kind of wanting to be a little bit organized with things, so excuse me 1 second while I put things in order here. So we have 6 of them. Nice. Okay, I think that's all there was. The other one was just a partial pallet, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. And I need to harvest the grass again. I have already went and seeded the field over there with canola. I did that during the month of August. We go over here to our truck and get in it. We'll drive over there and I'll show you. And everything has been fertilized to the max. I just sat over here in the deal and just watched them sit over here in the truck like this and just watched them seed the field to make sure everything went okay. And everything's here. Fertilizing is at 100%. It's canola, as you can see. We go up to crop type. Grass is ready to harvest, and everything has been maximally fertilized. So we are ready to go on that one. It will be ready to harvest in its July of next year. Okay. Also, you might notice that we're kind of out of money. And if you didn't notice as I was walking by earlier, I'll show you why we're out of money. Purchased me a piece of equipment, as you can see right there. Let me go park this back and we'll walk over and I'll show it to you. But it's basically another seeder. I replaced the seeder we had with a brand new seeder. This one's the one that's the 8-meter one from the shop. It wasn't on discount or anything. I just purchased it. It doesn't do fertilization. I kind of like having the fertilization separate. So it's over here. Go down to cedars, and it's down here at the bottom. The knockerling, the cockerling. Is that what that is? Ultimate 800, I guess I should say. Yeah, the Ultimate 800. And yeah, it's a 8-meter work width when the one we had before the Una Phoenix was a 3 meter working with, so a lot bigger. And I decided to just go ahead and pay to get the bigger one. It's got seeds in it. I filled it up with seeds and everything like that. So actually, I didn't fill it up with seeds. I just put the seeds I already had in there, and it did the field fine with those seeds. Um, I'm slowly getting things over here loaded up, things like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I just didn't go and look at the goats. I'm gonna toggle super speed. I like doing this every now and then to give me if I need to get around somewhere really quickly to look at something. Okay, so you are at 880. Okay, so sometime today they'll be done. Go ahead and turn super speed back off. All right, so yeah, basically that's all I've done. I'm going to harvest the grass again, and this time I'm going to turn it into silage. We have enough to turn it in. We have enough grass, even if these give birth, to at least feed them once for sure. Um, so I'm gonna turn it all into silage here. If we go over to our barn, all the grass bales are over here in this barn here. We have 123 grass bales, so that should be enough to feed both the goats and the sheeps, at least for the rest of this year until March of next year when I can harvest again. Because this is going to be the last harvest of the year. I'm not going to harvest in November unless I get desperate for food for the sheeps. The cows will be fine. I have over 1 million TMR, so the cows will be fine. But in case something goes wrong and the sheeps need like all the food, yeah, I'll mow again before March if it comes to that. I don't think it will, but just in case it does. So I'm going to end this little section here, and the next time you see me will probably be when we go do like a profiting day, probably in October, maybe November. It just depends when I have everything lined up to sell, and we'll do a big old sell off and see how much money we get. So I will see y'all then. All right, I'm right back here. So you might see we don't have something anymore, and that is we don't have the grain mill, the flour mill anymore. It's because it's done. It's done. Uh, and guess what the most money is? Goldcrest Valley. So I'm going to have to load up every single bit of this by myself. I got to load it up on this thing here. I'll be back eventually. I don't know if it's actually all strapped down. I can't put like a strap over this one. It's all counted on the deal, but I can't put a strap on all of it. I've looked over here, but there's the same straps all the way around. So yeah. We might be losing things off the train. I'm not sure. And I can't look back far enough to see unless I go this way. It's gonna be a pain if I lose this stuff somewhere, especially if it goes off into the water. Keeping a very close eye on that number on the bottom right, above the speedometer. It's supposed to be 31,000 at all times. I've gotten all the straps on it that I possibly could. So let's hope it stays true to itself. Approved. Okay. 106,971. I think that's everything. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to just follow the train back, and I'll let you know if I find anything on the tracks. All right. Didn't take me long. I remember that I have super speed. So, yeah. Nothing dropped off the tracks unless it went off a bridge. So, unless it went off a bridge, nothing went off the tracks there. Oh, man. Well, at least we got some money now. Instead of $36,000, we have 202. And that was all the barley. I was I had 911 left in the mill as a right before it became a pallet. If it would have reached 1,000, it would have became a pallet, and I would have had an extra pallet. I was just that little bit short of getting another pallet to get a little bit of extra money. And it took us until October. We harvested that back on the first day it could be harvested, which was June, and it took until October for it to get done. So that's how long it takes for all that barley. You guess you could say barley off of field 2 of Riverbend Springs, because I haven't altered that in any way. It's the exact same size and everything it was before. I haven't created any fields or anything like that over there. So, yeah. Alright, so we're still making more goat milk bottled. Some materials missing. Let's go and check. I slowed down time while I was doing the loading of that. I decided to just put some grass right here in these bales, 5 bales each for both the goats and the sheep. So far they seem to be doing okay. They're going to be birthing next month. That's going to be a little bit. I've done refilled the spinnery also right before I went and picked up all the barley, the barley flour. About another hour and that should be done. This has 5 as well, but this one I gave the partials that we had. So a little bit longer. This should tick over into a new deal. There it goes. I can slow down time now. All right. So like I said, I've been going with the truck to load and unload things since I got an auto load on it now. So I just put down the tailgate. You don't have to. I just kind of RP it that I need to put down the tailgate. Go over here. And as long as you have, let me bring it up and move myself so you can see. Okay, look in the upper left corner. So as long as you have it set to loading filter, the third one down where it says start loading, loading method, as long as you have loading filter to full only, it will only pick up a full pallet. So you don't have to worry about accidentally taking a pallet that doesn't have much in it, which I don't want to do. I only want to take the full pallets. So as long as you have your auto loader set to that, you're not going to have to worry about anything to do with not getting partial pallets, like unless you want to do that. I personally don't. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Load that up as well. I'm just gonna turn around. And basically what I can do is I can go around over here, take a right here, drive over here into this square to unload. So I just unfastened the tension belts, and then we just have the wool, and I take a left over here into this field, hit the plus button to unload, and then if I come out, I can get out and move it to where I want as a pallet. And that just saves me some time of moving things around. Now this should also get bales if I wanted to do, but I could probably only get one single bale in the back of the truck, I think. I'm not sure if it can load bales. I haven't tried yet, but I don't know. I mean, I guess the auto load could be set up to not take bales at all, and you can only put those on things like a bale trailer. But there we go. That's it for the day. It's also 1500, so we don't need to do anything there. I'm going to save the game. Let's check on our cows before we switch to the next day. I just filled them up, so they should be fine on food. Yeah, they're fine on food and everything. And I just took their milk as well. That's why they only have 2,500 milk. I sold the milk bottled from the cows up at the farmer's market. I sold the goat milk along with the barley to Goldcrest Valley, and I delivered the wool to the spinnery. And I also tried to bring the fabric up to the playground, but the playground is still full even this many months later. I tried taking the fabric over to the wagon builder next, because that's what we did last time. It only took like up to 174. I had 174 left, and I just went and threw that off into where did I throw that off into? The warehouse. That was the next highest deal for me with the warehouse. It's raining again this morning, which is fine. Let's go check over here. So we got a couple of pallets here. So just push the button to load it. I don't even have to turn the truck on. The goat milk has just 1 liter left, so that's about to run out. We should have goats now over here. Sheep, I mean, over here have been born. Nope. They still another month, apparently. Huh. I thought they would be born this month. But we got 2 more pallets of 2 more pallets of wool to get. The goat's milk is not going to be full. We're still not at that point where we're getting at least 1 pallet full a day. So that'll have to be like in the way in the afternoon. Also, yes, the auto load mod is that you have to be stationary before you can load or unload anything. It's a safety precaution. They don't want you. They don't want to throw like a big old bug out in the world or something. I'll get this and throw these over here. Back up to 3 already in a single month. After taking everything over. And there ain't much else to do today. I'm going to speed up time up to 60. But there's not going to be much else to do today. The wool is definitely not going to be Uh, the fabric is definitely not going to be done this month. Huh. Apparently I've been running into this for some reason. Get these and put them back as good as I can. Um, yeah. Let's go and visit our cows and see what they're up to. So our cow barn, we're at 16,000 of 3,35750, so we're fine there. We have 4,000 liters of milk. We do have some processed over there. I think we're out though, because I only put like 5,000 liters in. Yeah. So I'll wait until next month to fill that back up again. Um, our babies are at 5 months old. They got 27% puberty only still though, so that's going to be a while. Um, we just got these births, 18 births right now. So the animals did birth today on the sheep. They didn't birth, the goats didn't birth, but I don't think they do it until, and they're all going to rebirth at once. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to rebirth until like, I think January, maybe February. But that is everything there. So let me go ahead and speed it up a little bit more until noon. And then we're going to check on things to see what we have palette-wise. Going to go ahead and turn on super speed so I can get around quicker. Okay, it's noon, so don't really care to go much more unless this is almost done. Nah, that's going to be a while. And this is going to be, well, this could be done in an hour. I'll go ahead and speed it back up to 60. Let's see what was in the shop. There's a couple things. A land roller and this manure spreader. Okay. Well, we don't have manure. We can't get any right now. And that's a roller, which I don't care personally. It's like a 2.5% improvement. And if you mulch in between as well, it's another 2.5% improvement. So you can get 5% improvement only. So it doesn't really matter. Nope. I'll just pick this one up and carry it. Over here personally. So yep, all that's left is to head over here and sleep until tomorrow again. We're pretty much going to be sleeping until March almost. My weather deal said it was going to snow all during December, January, and February. We'll see. Looks like it is snowing a little bit right now. See, we have another fast bell, a new Holland. It's just regular crop harvest, which I don't need, and a mower. That's, huh. I, I don't remember downloading this one. It's not a mod because it doesn't say it is. It would say, like, this is Vicon Fastbell mod. This would say mod on it if it was a mod. So that's actually base game. Look at the snow come down. All right, let me get in my truck. Turn on my headlights. That's way too dark. Now, I think there's more than one pallet over here. I've never tried loading 3 things up in this. No, it's only 1. Okay. No, there's 2. So I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, it only took the 1 then. Unable to load any more items of this size. Yep. Okay. I didn't know how that would work. Never really tried. Look at the snow. I've not seen it snow this much on this. So year 5 December is how when I get a lot of my snow. I've had snow like the first or second year accumulate, but nothing like this. I mean, it accumulate on the ground, but I didn't see nothing like the snowstorm like this right now. This is new for me. Really? Okay, what if I do this and this? There we go. Yeah. So it was taking up the slot that it wanted to put it into. That's why you got to fiddle around with it a little bit. Okay, so let's get these things. So this is 6 of them. So probably by February I'll have enough to go into the deal again. Also, I don't think I can't remember for sure. I don't think sheep can I don't think sheep can make wool until they're able to reproduce. I can't say for sure. They might, but it'd be a really low number. All right. Oh, also turn off the lights. Now, I also need to get into a tractor because we're going to definitely need to go and feed our cows. So let's go grab the stuff to feed the cows. Ooh. We only need 1 trailer. I've gotten pretty good where I can back these up into it. Of course, with the tandem trailer, the Bell trailers over there, I do have to use the block and unblock mod for their front axle because I just can't do it without it. But at least I can do it with it. It makes them act just like one of these trailers that doesn't have the swivel. Wrong one. Okay, we want total mixed ration here. I just usually fill it up to around 35,000. That's how much they can hold. And I just go from there. Let's see, it is set to tip side left. You can tip side left and tip side grain door. I haven't tried tip siding right to see if anything happens or it messes up, but I definitely wouldn't try tip siding back. I've done that before in some of these, and it's not a fun experience. Give them some food. And we gave them a pretty good bit there. Okay. Get our lights on. It's pretty dark today with the snow clouds and everything. So how are we doing? Yeah, we're about the same. All right. So we probably want to go over there and fill, put the milk into the thing. Let's check real quick. Go over. Yeah, 6,000 liters would be good enough. Last time I put it in there, it's only 5, so that'll be good enough. So we'll just get back to the farm. Throw the total mix rations into the silo. I haven't even still taken anything out of the total mix ration maker. This is, I think I'm still working on the stuff that I made personally right now. I don't think I've gone through 260,000 yet. All right. Just go over here like this, do this, change driving directions. I always change driving directions though when I'm going to be backing up a trailer. It makes it so much easier. Then we change it to the front one, push A, change driving direction. Okay. And then let's go get in our truck and we go over there. I shouldn't need high beams for this. Yeah, it's not foggy anymore. It's just nice. Pull over here and back up so we can hook the trailer on. We're gonna raise the back of our truck up for a second. I don't know why that happens. I have it at a nice height, but it just doesn't do it for some reason. And we just drive this over here around the back, drop it in here. Takes it a second to drain out. Go ahead and turn time up to times 60. Then we get back to the farm, we'll turn it up to times 360 all the way up to noon. See where we are again on our animals and productions. And I just leave it there. Just take a quick sharp turn here and off we're on. Back to the farm. And that's pretty much what all I do right there. Is just do that. It looks like we got a goat milk there. We were pretty full on one, so that's granted. And we off our lights and turn off our truck. Let's go over to this one and push the button. Okay. That's going to be a little bit. Alright, let's turn it up all the way. Snow is down to flakes, so we're fine. See if this pops into a full pallet. It did not. What is it at? 960. Okay, it'll do it next hour. Go. That's 7 gills of wool. Let's go check on our goats. Super speed. What are we doing here? That's going to be a while, so that'll probably be done tomorrow. All right, so let's see. So we're still pretty good on our cows here. We're going to have to do something with the slurry, but we'll see. Let's go over to our sheep. And to our goats. Everything seems to be going good there. Good. Our dairy still making, it's still got 6,000 liters of milk. Our goat milk, we have 698 liters left. It's making us this. This ain't doing anything. This ain't doing anything. This isn't doing anything. And the spinnery is out. So all the fabric is done. Okay. But we can go and I'll go and pick that up tomorrow and get that sold. Yeah, I'll go pick that up tomorrow and get that sold. But we're done for today. So I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll be back next time with more Farming Simulator. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is, in y'all's part of the world. Bye.